you are someone that is passionate about shoemaking business, having your own shoemaking business, um, having your own shoemaking workshop, having your own shoemaking um, industry or company, then this video is for you. Okay, but before then, you have to subscribe to my channel, like the video, drop a comment for me, encourage using the comment section. Tell me, you can also ask your questions using the comment section. So before we do that, please follow carefully. If you can jot some things down. It will be helpful if you wish to do that. All right, so the first thing you have to consider before venturing into shoemaking business is your passion. All right, your passion. Number one, your passion. Nothing trends without passion. Okay, so for you to start thinking about going into the business, you have to be passionate about this. Okay, are you someone that loves shoes? Are you someone that is passionate about seeing people wearing nice shoes? Are you somebody that like wearing good shoes? These things have to do with fantasy. That's to do with your passion. Okay, with your passion you can do anything. Okay, so when you put your mind into this, you're going to do it. So you have to be passionate. Number one, you have to be passionate. So you have to take care of your mind first. Are you really passionate about what you want to do? That is the first question, or that is the first thing you have to have in mind. Okay, passion, number one. Number two, you have to be disciplined. All right, why are you going into this? Are you doing it for fun? Do you want to discipline yourself in training under somebody, having a boss, or learning online? For you to be a master in anything, you have to go through training. You have to go through professional trainings. You have to go through processes. There are certain processes you have to go through before you become a boss in anything you're doing in this life. So you have to discipline yourself, bring down your ego, bring down your I don't know, whatever esteem, whatever high self-esteem you have to bring it down. Then discipline yourself to learn under somebody. Then before you can become a successful business person in this line of business, you have to be disciplined. In whatever thing you do, you have to be disciplined. So discipline is a number two thing you have to consider, you have to note before you go into shoemaking business. Number three is consistency. Consistency. Are you consistent when you sign up for learning or apprenticeship? Will you discipline yourself to be consistent enough to learn this skill carefully? Will you discipline yourself to learn this skill carefully? You have to consider that too. For you to go into this, for you to learn, you have to be consistent doing this thing often and often and often. You have to be somebody that is always at the workshop. You have to be always at the workshop. That you can play with, because consistency will get you you know to know these things fast. All right, but if you are somebody that skip days, you skip weeks without going to the workshop, it will be hard for you to learn this fast. If it is taking you one, if you sign up for 1 year, or you give yourself a space of 1 year to learn this thing, and you are not consistent, I'm betting you that you have to spend like 1 year, 6 months, or 2 years before you can master the skill. So you have to be consistent. That is our number two. Number three, sorry. Number one is passion. Number two, discipline. Number three is consistency. The fourth thing you have to consider the fourth thing you have to consider is your finance. All right, so there's no business that you can start without having something, a startup capital. Now the good thing about this is that you don't need much, you don't need the billions, you don't need the millions to start it up. Okay, so you need to have finance, you have to have a startup capital. Why the startup capital? Because you need certain things, certain basic tools and equipment that you need to have to start up a shoemaking workshop or a shoemaking business, except you are not going into production aspect of it. But if you are going into production aspect of it, you need capital to start it. Even if you want to go into services like buying and selling, all right, you still need a startup capital. So the production aspect of it, the capital you need is for you to get some basic equipment like the sewing machine, the filing machine, and other things that you need. All right, so that is the finance aspect of it. Then the number fifth stuff you need. Okay, like as I was saying, finance is very important. That is number four. All right, consideration. Number four, consideration. Then number five is your location. Your location. Where do you want to set up this business? Is it a busy area? Is it somewhere that people are often seen, like you have different caliber people or different type of shoemaking is something that you can do whether in the city or in the villages. Wherever you choose to do this, you will try because people wear shoes everywhere. All right, so it doesn't, your location don't really matter, but what matters is how often are people seeing where you are setting up your business location. All right, is it in a busy area? Is it in a marketplace? Is it in a junction? Is it in a just somewhere that people can access what you're doing, somewhere that people can see what you're producing, somewhere that people can easily walk into, pick something and go. All right, so you need a good location for you to start this. All right, that is our number 5. Then our number 6 is customer base. Customer base. Right. So I'll be joining number 6 and number 7 together. Customer base and advertisement. So for you to thrive in this particular business, you need a good customer base. Then how do you build your customer base? How do you build your customer base? I'll make another video and teach how you can build your customer base, but not in this particular video. But for you to thrive in this business, you need a good customer base. Think of ways that you can create a customer base that even when you know uh maybe the market is bad, you can have one or two customers that are still patronize. So you have to find ways of building your customer base. Very important. That is number 6 and number 7. Then advertisement. Number 7, advertisement. Find a way to advertise. Find a way to advertise. Thank God for technology these days. You can advertise to billions of people anywhere from any location you are in the world. So it is an advantage. All right, technology has made it an advantage. Number 8, have a business plan. Have a business plan. Okay, a business minded person will always have a business plan before he will set up a business. So you have to write your business plan down. All right, have a business plan. Have a business plan. That is our number 8. Number 9, be focused. Be focused. You have to be focused for you to thrive in whatever business, whether academics, whether spirituality, whether in education, like whatever, in marital life, your finance, or anything in life. You have to be focused. There are certain distractions that you have to you know focus your attention or take your attention away from. So you have to be focused. If you're going into whatever business, you have to be focused. You have a plan. You have to have what you are targeting. So your focus, your attention should be where you want to go, where you want to see yourself. Have a long-term plan. All right, you have to have a long-term plan. You also have to have a short-time plan. What do you want to achieve in the next 1 year, in the next 6 months of your business, in the next 10 years of your business? How do you want your business to look like? Be focused. Then number 10, of course, is what? Pray. Pray. So when it comes to this number 10, which is final for this video, number 10, you say pray. All right, so in the book of proverb 33, I think, from if you read from verse 1 to 7, like that, you see that Bible says that commit your ways into the hands of God and he will establish your plan. So for you to thrive in anything you want to do, you must first pray to God. Be you a Muslim, be you a Christian, you need prayer, you need God's direction. So in short, this should be our
Thanks
number
for
one.
watching
All right,
today's
prayer
episode.
should be our number one for you to start whatever, for you to have the passion, for you to have the discipline, for you to have the consistency, finance, location, customer base, advertisement, have a business plan, be focused. All of these things have to come behind prayer. So prayer will be our number one. So you have to switch your numbering now. Prayer is our number one. Then you can follow through passion, follow through discipline, follow through consistency, finance, location, customer base, advertisement, a business plan, and your focus. All right, so thank you for watching. This is our first episode of things you need to do or things you need to have in mind before starting a shoemaking business. So our next episode or our next video on this will be what you have to know or how to create your customer base. That is what we'll be doing. Thank you, bro. So that is what we'll be doing in our next video. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, ask your question using the comment section, and also on your notification bell so that you get notified whenever a video like this comes up from us. God bless you, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.